En tiempos de angustia, paz encontraré.
Oye, saludos a toda esa gente linda, bella de Altar 7, a mi amigo Luis. Feliz aniversario, feliz cumpleaños, 15 años de bendición, de excelencia, compartiendo el evangelio a miles de personas. Gracias por todo lo que hacen, por amar a la gente. Gracias por dar la oportunidad a artistas nuevos, independientes, jóvenes. Gracias por el cariño, por el amor. Realmente han abierto tantas puertas a tantos ministerios como el mío. Gracias por apoyarme a mí, a mi familia. Realmente son una bendición. Hoy quiero celebrar con ustedes. Los quiero mucho a todos. Esperando vernos muy pronto. Así que de la familia Jiménez, feliz cumpleaños, feliz aniversario. 15 años. Sigan hacia adelante. Es solamente el comienzo de lo que Dios tiene. Es grande, es inmenso. Y qué bendición poder ser parte de eso. Así que los quiero mucho. Feliz cumpleaños.
Hola amigos y amigas de altar7.com, estamos pero súper emocionados el día de hoy. Tenemos una entrevista en inglés, así que no se me vayan a poner celosos chicos que no hablan inglés. Esto es una entrevista en inglés para todos la herencia hispana que tenemos acá en Estados Unidos y para todos ustedes, ¿por qué no? Es una canción muy hermosa. Tenemos a Darren Mulligan de We Are Messengers. How are you, Darren?
I'm very good. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
We are very excited to be able to share with everybody this song. We all know it here in the United States. A lot of people know it in English, come what may, but now we have it in Spanish. Pase lo que pase. How do you feel now to see that song in Spanish?
It feels like really beautiful. I think for me, I have waited for the right song to do this with. I didn't want the first song that we introduced in the Spanish language to be just any song. I wanted it to be the right song.
Mhm.
And so just even today, we've been speaking to people in Guatemala and Ecuador and Central America, and to hear the joy that they have listening and singing, it's exactly what I wanted. I hoped it would unify and it would encourage the Latino church, as it has done the English speaking church.
And we're excited. I mean, a lot of us have actually heard this song many, many times in K-Love, in the radio stations, in different places. But now you have this collaboration also with Aaron Moses. It's amazing what they
Oh,
did.
thank you.
How did you? I know that that's the very first person that you got in mind to do this. How
Yeah.
was it when you told Aaron, okay, Aaron, I want you to help me out with this?
Yeah, I needed all of the help. It was it was not even a funny story. It's just a really simple, ordinary story. Like I've been a fan of Aaron's voice. I know he does a lot with Mav City, but what I love about Aaron is how he loves his community and how
Mhm.
when he sings in Spanish, it still feels so rich and so like just so worshipful. So I wanted a man who loved his family, who loved his wife, his kids, who loved God to do this. Um, and the goal again was unity. The goal was to unify people, to cross over language barriers, cultural differences, because I've had enough of that. What I want is a church that is every tribe, every tongue, every color, every creed worshiping, because that's what heaven's going to look like. So
Mhm.
Aaron said yes. He was a fan of, We Are Messengers, and we've become friends because of this. And it's a really sweet thing. He's so excited today too.
Here's a funny question because I tend to do this question sometimes to people who are translating. Have you learned any Spanish?
Very, very, very little. Two of my best friends, are Spanish speakers. One of them is Spanish, one of them is French. They're both are fluent Spanish speakers, and they're always at me to learn. My mouth doesn't move in that direction. I struggle to speak English.
But one day, I think we're gonna have to work on that then, because I'm sure that with this song and now in Spanish, it's gonna be such a big blessing also for Latin America. I'm sure that a lot of people are gonna
Yeah.
say, "We want Darren. You need to bring him over here." Would you like for that to happen one day and just,
Ah,
go to so many different countries and
I
be
I
able to
would.
just share even more.
I absolutely would. And honestly, in singing in Spanish, I've been trying the song on my own in Spanish in my room. I wouldn't let the world hear that yet. Um, uh, because I think it is really important. I do speak very, very like little basic words here and there, and I can understand some things. But I would love to take our band, to take our ministry, what we do, to Spanish speaking countries, be that Central or South America or over in Europe or wherever it may be. Because I believe that if we put ourselves in a box where we can only stay within an English speaking community, we're not fulfilling the Great Commission. The Great Commission
Exactly.
says, go into all the world. And so in America, we have this huge Christian music industry. And so we have a choice. And the choice is, do we use it to sell more albums, sell more records, get more awards, or do we use it to truly reach? And so my attempt with this song and doing this is to reach. And the truth is, I don't need to reach. We have a massive career. This is not necessary for me to pay the bills. The truth is, I want to reach because I love the whole Latino community. I love the joy. I love the exuberance. I love the passion. Even today, I called my promotions team at the label and I said, you should be on these calls. These people have joy and abundance. They can teach, Americans a lot about what it means to worship Jesus. So I'm honored to do it. Yeah.
And we're honored for you to actually do this also. This song has been a blessing for many, many people who speak English, but now it's gonna be even more of a blessing
Oh,
to a lot of Hispanic community. And for that, I do have to thank you that, Naren, because I think it's important, like you said, to keep spreading that
yes.
love and joy for somebody who did something so amazing for each one of us, like
Yeah.
Jesus did. And it's just so amazing.
Yeah.
Darren, I would like for you to give a message to everybody in Altar Siete that is looking for that, is looking for a message, and maybe even
Mm,
go to another place that maybe they don't know, or they don't know the language, just like what happened here.
yeah.
What would you
Yeah.
say to those people who have that in them?
Well, I'd say don't be afraid. Sometimes we're afraid when we step out of our comfort zone. Um, if you read the Gospels, the book of Acts in particular, and you see Paul, you see a man going to so many different cultures and different places, being shipwrecked, being imprisoned, and doing it with joy. So everyone is called to go, right? No one is called to stay. We get seasons to stay where it's beautiful. We're called to go. So if God's put that on your heart, take courage. Do not be afraid. Look, I'm an immigrant. I am an Irish immigrant who has made a career in America singing Christian music. If you had known me 15, 20 years ago, you wouldn't have talked to me. I was a very bad man. If God can take people like me, people like the Apostle Paul, people like King David, then he can take you. So take courage, be of good cheer, be of good heart, and go. Step out onto the water, stand at the gate of hell, and proclaim the good news of Jesus. There is no better thing to do.
Amen, amen. And with that, you guys, this is so amazing. You guys, if you guys have friends that speak English, speak Spanish, you can share this song. This song is an amazing song that you can share with anybody. And it has a great, great message, to be quite honest. I love the song. I have
Thank
heard
you.
it so many times in the radio, and it's an amazing and it's a blessing for anybody. Let's keep doing that digital evangelism. Let's keep sharing these videos. Let's keep sharing these words. You guys, it's so easy. Just go to your social media, share this video, share a word, 5 minute word,
Yeah,
anything that you could do for people to hear this message, because there's
yeah,
so many that are still in need. And this is why we do what we do. We love to share this with you and share it with
yeah,
anybody who needs to hear this message.
yeah.
Darren, I want to thank you so much for being with us. This is so amazing. I am a fan. I have to be honest. I have been a fan. I love this song and I love We Are Messengers. So for me, it is a
Thank you.
pleasure to have you here with us in Altar Siete. And let's make more music. I would love to hear more in Spanish.
Look, I promise you I will. And I will even attempt to sing it. Next time I'm on, I will at least sing a verse. All right?
Here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Come What May in Spanish, Pase Lo Que Pase with Aaron Moses too. And we want to say hi to Aaron too. He couldn't be with
Let's
us,
go.
but hi, Aaron. Shout out to him and shout out to all the people who have worked very, very hard for this song to be shared all around Latin America, all around the
Thank you.
Hispanic community, everywhere that there are. So thank you so much, you guys, for being with us. And if you want to know anything more about We Are Messengers, you can go to YouTube, Facebook, We Are Messengers. You just put it right there. It's going to appear. You go to Instagram also. You can follow them. We Are Messengers. And of course, just go to Spotify, go to all those digital platforms that you could go. You can hear the song now. So you can hear it now. And of course, they have a lyric song. If you want to just learn a little bit in Spanish, you have the lyric song in their YouTube channel. Darren, thank you so much for being with us. We hope to see you soon. We hope to have you again. Thank you.
Thank you. And may you keep doing it. You talked earlier about spreading the message on social media, on digital platforms. We live in a culture that is only spreading division, that is only objectifying our young people and attacking the identity of our men and women. Keep spreading the good news of Jesus. It is the power of life from death. It is good news. Do not believe the media. Trust Jesus. Trust the good news.
Yes, God made you special. And believe it or not, He made you as you are because He has a purpose in your life. Thank you guys so much. And we hope that this weekend is great for you guys. And just have fun with family and friends. Keep blessing everybody. And of course, you got to go check out. Please go check this out. Come What We May, Pase Lo Que Pase. Already in YouTube and all digital platforms. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time on our next interview here in altar7.com. Tu vida, tu música.
Bye.
Hola Luis y equipo de Altar 7. Les queremos dar las felicitaciones en este aniversario de 15 años.
15 años de estarle dando con todo, con toda la fuerza y también muy agradecidos por siempre estar ahí apoyándonos, siempre compartiendo esas noticias, compartiendo esos videos. La verdad es que Altar 7 siempre ha sido uno de mis lugares favoritos donde yo quiero entrar, encontrar algo nuevo, algo fresco, directamente en Altar 7. Y hoy celebramos, son 15 años.
¡Felicidades!
¡Felicidades!